Tarot readings. We are here to hang out and do some readings. Man, Tuesday is going to be so exciting. Tuesday, I get my card prototype on Tuesday, so I'm excited. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about that. Gonna see about all that good stuff. By the way, I'm paying some guy to make me an Illustrator version of an intro screen, so you have a countdown, like a 2-minute countdown before I start. So we'll do that. Give everyone time to join. You won't have to sit there and listen to me blab on about nothing. So, I mean, there you go. Gypsy Moonchild, Tash, what is going on? Bartman, Crazy Girl, what is happening? It is Sunday night. We had a good stream this morning, and gonna have a good stream tonight as well. So Tuesday we get the prototype of this, the full thing. The full thing is going to be here so we can do readings and all of that stuff. I'm pretty hyped. So, yeah, Tuesday will be the day. But just sort of waiting that out. Tee-hee, girly, what is going on? CM, what's up? Twisted, how you doing? What does V feel for D? Dallas, welcome back, Dallas. Northern Comfort Tarot, welcome back as well. Like how you waited until Ramblin' Mike is finished. I have no idea who Ramblin' Mike is, but I started the exact same time every single night. So I don't really vary at all. So every night, same time, same channel, I'm here, you know? The full thing. It'll be the full thing. It comes in a sheet that's not cut, but I'm going to trim it. And we're going to use it live on stream every single day. It'll be pretty exciting. Raina, what is going on? Ocean, how are you doing? Jasmine, how are you as well? And Karen, welcome back. How's it going? So let's see who has a question. What does V feel for D? What's coming next in this connection? All right, check that out. Curly Sue, how's this week and weekend looking for me? Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Let's check that out. See how the weekend is looking for CS. How's the week and weekend looking? What kind of adventure and excitement do we have coming on there? Okay, well, cool. Well, I'm here every night at the same time. So, yeah, I'm Central Time. 6:30 every night. By the way, I paid a guy to make me an Illustrator version of my face holding up 3 cards. And I'm going to have an intro screen. So you'll get like Tarot Oracle will be starting in 2 minutes and it'll count down in the intro. Catherine, welcome. What is going on? Good to see you. So I'm getting that made. Always need to improve the stream. I never just get to where I'm like, I like how it looks. Let's just stop. I mean, I need to get more. It's like an addiction. I need more cool stuff on the stream. It's a requirement. I'm just saying. Will my fiance call me tonight? All right, let's check it out. Yeah. So I'm here every single night. I have not missed a night other than the Super Bowl in a year. No, it hasn't been a year. It's been 8 months. I think it's been 8 months. I haven't missed a single night. So other than the Super Bowl, but, you know, I don't think there's going to be a Super Bowl this year. I think COVID has canceled football. I'm pretty sure. The good news is that the NFL Network will sell you a plan where you can watch all the games from the past 10 years. So my idea is Twisted. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. My idea is at noon on Sunday to play one of the previous games and pretend like it's new. You know, maybe hypnosis or something. Just get the football fix. But I don't know if the season's canceled or what's going on with the COVID thing. All right. Swamp, welcome. What's going on? All right. How's the weekend looking? The King of Pentacles says that you definitely have a bit of a control thing going on this week and weekend. You need to take command of a situation. And, that one night. Oh, that's true. Need to take command of a situation and get some stuff done that you've been maybe avoiding or trying to move past or whatnot. So it says, sort of get things done, get things started, and figure out exactly handle that. The Nine of Swords as well says you've been worrying about a situation as well. Make sure that that situation is going to be resolved and you're not spending the entire time worrying about everything. You definitely want to be present. You definitely want to be in the moment and living in that. Dallas, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, so the Eight of Swords as well says you are a bit restricted this week and weekend. In other words, it's like you can't get out and do what you want. You can't do what we need type thing. And the Eight of Swords says, you know, sort of pulling back in that respect. So you definitely have some restrictions this week. You need to get some things done that you may have been putting off for a little bit. And don't worry about things. Don't be too concerned about how things are going. I think they're going to be going well for this week and weekend as well. Three of Wands says you are also going to start sort of looking into the future. I think it's time to start planning for what are we going to do for fall, for winter. What type of plans do we need to make once COVID's over to get out and sort of catch up on life and catch up on things as far as that goes as well. But it seems like it's going all right. A little bit of restriction. Take advantage of what you can. Use your leadership abilities to get going on some things. Other than that, it looks pretty good. All right. Yes or no question. Catherine, will the fiance call me tonight? Let's check that out. All right. KH. Will fiance call me tonight? I mean, I'm telling you now, if I like the illustration this guy comes up with, I'm gonna get an ending screen too. So I'm gonna get an ending screen, a beginning screen, and like an AFK screen, and have him make all of them. Mina, what is going on? So good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. All right, let's see it. Yes or no question. We could use the Anna K Tarot and check that out and figure out how that is gonna go. All right. Yeah, Mina's bookshelf. What am I reading? I want to start book 2 of the Brandon Sanderson Enlightenment series, or whatever, the Light Seer series or whatever. I need to get book 2 of that, but it's like 1,700 pages. Oh man, I'm not sure I want to do that. I got the audio book, but it's like 40 hours. I need something light. I want to do something light. I started Stranger in a Strange Land. I got 3/4 of the way through it and I couldn't finish. It got so repetitive. It got way too repetitive. So I need something, and I couldn't finish American Gods either. It's just nothing's really happening. There's no tension. There's no nothing in there. So I don't know, man. I'm having problems getting into books lately. I don't know what's going on. Unless there's 1,700 pages. The 1,700 pages, some of them are good. Brandon Sanderson can do no wrong. I'm just saying. HX Shimsy, what's going on? Yeah, Mistborn was great, but the Way of Kings, that series, I finished Way of Kings, and I bought the audio book for the next book, but it's like 40 hours long, and that's just painful. But maybe I'll read Gone with the Wind again, or what was the other one that I liked? I liked the... there's a bunch of classics that I like. I like some Dickens classics as well. Some of those pretty good. A romantic comedy, maybe? It has to be really good. Romantic comedy is easy to mess up. I loved Kristen Hanna's book. She got a lot of books. But anyway, all right. Are they got a call tonight or not? We do have some communication. The Ace of Wands talks about taking that action. The Eight of Pentacles, not really worrying. Getting in where you need to be, getting the communication that you need to be, that's going to be good for you here as well. It does say maybe the phone call will be late. I mean, we do have sort of a delay in here, right? The 5 introduces a bit of a delay to this. As far as the call goes, it may be a little late or may be even tomorrow, but they definitely do have you on the mind. They're definitely going to be calling. It just may be a bit of a delay. And the 6 of Cups as well points to, I mean, this either a delay or something's happening to where they can't call, or maybe there's something else going on or what have you. But the 6 and this point to a delay. The Ace says it definitely will be calling either tonight or tomorrow. So, yeah, maybe a little late. Maybe a little late as far as the phone call goes. Catherine, thank you for all your support, by the way. I appreciate you. All right, so let's find out about Twisted. Could you give me your in-depth take on the Judgment card? Sure, I guess. Let's see. TS. Judgment card spam. All right. You want a Judgment card? We'll give you a Judgment card. What are we going to do? Could use this. This has less cards. So the main factor about it, this is in my book, by the way. You get my book in digital format for $5. So let's find the Judgment card. So there's two big things that we have with New Beginnings. The Judgment, and I sort of want to have this on the thing. Okay, so the Judgment card is a birth of something, or restart of something, or a boost, or basically a okay, where's the okay? So you got three basically, right? You got three big change cards. Okay, the three big change cards are Judgment, Death, and Wheel of Fortune. So what's the difference between these? By the way, I talked to this in depth in my book, so there we go. All right, Judgment is a rebirth of something. Judgment is rebooting something. The car battery has died, and we need to jumpstart it. That's basically what Judgment is. It's jump-starting something. The people have gotten jump-started. The Jack in the Box has gotten a jump start and erupted and is all excited. And it's also an excitement that's built around the Judgment card. There's not so much excitement around these because these are drastic changes, right? The Judgment brings excitement. That's going to be a big thing. Dreamy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So Judgment brings an excitement. Judgment is the equivalent of jump-starting a car, all right? Death is a software upgrade. So Death is a software you're using Word 1.0 and 2.0 is released. That's good news. Death says that we have a software upgrade. In other words, you're stopping the old software you're not using anymore. And the new software, you're going to be using that. And that comes with good news because you have more features, you have bug fixes, and that's how life goes. When you go into the second stage of life, you have these features that are going to be good for you. Not Wheel of Fortune. The Tower, where'd the Tower go? The Tower says everything is crumbling down and you have to rebuild it, which is normally bad news. The Tower says we're bringing about drastic change, and that could be a lot of drama with that. The Tower brings about a falling down and a rebuilding. So again, there's your difference. We have the jump start of the battery of the car, we have the software upgrade, and we have the whole thing falling down. We have to rebuild it from scratch. So again, pick up the book. Once it's released in September, you can get it for $5 on digital format, and it comes in PDF, Mobi, EPUB, any format that you want. You got it. Okay. So there you go. There's your in-depth take on it. The book goes into more detail, but there you go. What I need to do to overcome my self-esteem issues. Let's check that out. Dallas, what is going on? The Death card is a software upgrade. I mean, you got to have the software upgrade. You know, this is just my thing, though. These are just my 2 cents about the thing. I try to make it easy and simple so you don't have to memorize a ton of stuff. All right. Self-esteem issues. Let's see what is going on and how that is going to work. All right. We've got some self-esteem issues. We can always fix them with the Hermetic Tarot. I mean, the Hermetic Tarot is where it's at. I'm just saying. This is where it's at. Heidi, how are you doing, by the way? Marissa and Susan came in while I was doing readings. What is going on? How is your Sunday night? Are you ready for just another Manic Monday tomorrow? I'm hoping it's not that bad. I'm hoping that's going to be fairly cool. So I'm ready for Monday. I mean, we can throw down the Princess of Swords. We can do that. Princess of Swords is all about defending our territory and whatnot. Let's check that out and see how that goes. You know, how are we going to do the self-esteem and whatnot? How are we going to do that? So let's figure that out. Well, I turned it upside down. That's humorous. All right. The Princess of Swords definitely says that when you're sort of rolling through this and you're trying to get the situation handled, you're trying to get things done. We're trying to make some progress doing things, right? The Princess of Swords says we have a bit of a defensive feel to it. it's difficult to get that through. A lot of times, Susan, yes, I did paint today. Yeah, the Princess of Swords says we get what we need, but again, we're defensive from it. In other words, somebody compliments you, or somebody says, hey, we like this, I like this. Or you think to yourself, I really did this well and I did that well. The good news is that you can rely on that for part of the esteem. You can rely on that for patting yourself on the back as well. The moon says it's really emotionally based as well. So, self-esteem obviously is emotionally based, master of the obvious there, but as far as this is concerned, as far as your particular things are concerned, it's very based upon your emotions and hooked to your emotions. And you sort of got to get away from that. Put it on a logical sense, right? On a logical sense. Logically, I know that I did good on this project. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Logically, I know that I'm a good person. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that as well, right? And the Four of Wands says that don't get into habits as far as self-esteem goes. You definitely want to break out of habits. You definitely want to do some fun things, some cool things that are going to improve your self-esteem. Again, like last time, there are tons of books that will give you exercises that you can go through that will assist in that process. But, at the end of the day, it's really all about what you see when you look in the mirror. What do you see? If you need to change that, if you need to change the attitude, then that's the way it's going to be going. So there you go. Marissa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Seven of Swords says, keep coming back to it. If you get a book on esteem, keep rereading it when you need it. A lot of these books, especially, it's a great book. Mina, speaking of books, and Dallas, speaking of books, Og Mandino, The Greatest Miracle in the World. I'll link it in chat if I can find it. Og Mandino, The Greatest Miracle in the World. He goes through just how complex our bodies are and just how wonderful we are and just how insanely intricate our bodies are. It's just amazing. It's a fantastic book. When you're done with a book, you're just like, Jesus, I have no idea. But I mean, it's just fascinating to me. All right. Queen of Wands says, keep on it. Never stop. Never stop. You can't give yourself too many compliments. You just can't. You just can't. At the end of the day, it's all about doing that. And don't hang your... Okay, now I need to go. Let's see. Og Mandino, Greatest Miracle. I mean... Where's Greatest Salesman? No. Greatest Miracle in the World. There we go. All right. Yeah, mass market paper. I mean, there you go. All right. Copy link address. And let's see. Paste it. Make sure nothing weird. Why do we have a ref? I don't want a reference. Okay. Anyway, here you go. Greatest Miracle in the World. You read that and you're just like fascinated with just how complex we are as people. Anyway, talks about how many cells you have in your body and how the brain works. It just amazing. All right. Is he a player? All right. Dreamy, I love your name. Did I get a player? All right. Let's find out. Let's find out. If the person you have in mind, I hope it's not me. Gloria, what is going on? D'Angelo, thank you for your donation as well. Jay, welcome. And Mary, welcome as well. It's so good to see you. I appreciate you. All right. And Marissa, thank you, Marissa. Let me know if you had a question. I appreciate you as well. Let's find out about the player. Find out about the player. You got ADHD reading coming up and all that stuff. By the way, if you're wondering where the queue is, the queue is right here. We're doing Dreamy Brook. We did doing Dreamy Brook, and then we got a lot of donations after that. So if you're on the list, please be patient with me. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. We're going to try out the Light Seers Tarot and find out what is going on. You never know. You never know if that person's going to be a player or not. We hopefully not indeed. Candace, I agree with you. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. All right. Yeah, Dreamy. That's such a cool name. I like that. Dreamy Brook. It makes me think of just like relaxing somewhere, watching the water go by. Anyway. All right. So you got somebody in mind. And are they a player? Death reversed, Ace of Cups, three. I think so. I think, entertainment purposes only. I think that I need to put that off the screen. I think so. I think you may have a player on your hands. Page of Pentacles is that stability. We're looking for that. We're looking for something meaningful, something that's going to be substantial, something we can come home to, relax. We can be in a relationship without worrying about this stuff. Death and rebirth being reversed points to the software not getting upgraded. We're not getting the upgrade that we need. So, a lot of times we just don't get that upgrade. We're still on Microsoft Word 1.0. Meanwhile, everybody's using like version 15 or whatever it is now, right? We're not getting that upgrade with this particular person. And it's because we're giving our heart, the Ace of Cups. We're starting something. We're getting some good stuff going. We really want that, but we just can't get it. We're having some difficulties with that, right? And finally, the Three of Cups. Now, this is the player card. Now, I talk about this in my book as well about, how do you define the Three of Cups? Do you define it as a celebratory card, which it is? I mean, it is in the celebration section. It is supposed to be a celebration card. But when it's next to, when you have this type of question, and you do have this card, and it's next to a couple of cards that sort of indicate maybe not, then, you're sort of looking at that. I think maybe if they change, they do have an opportunity to change. And, are they going to change for you? And that's the question. Are you willing to put up with it? Are they going to change for you? Is it going to be something like that? Now, the Knight of Cups or the Seven of Swords in here would really sort of seal the deal. We don't have them. So again, if you're looking for a play scale on a 1 to 100, they're going to be about the 50 range. So about 50-50. So in other words, I don't have the Seven of Swords. I don't have I don't have a lot of the cards that I would need for, a player feel. Maybe the Devil. Definitely the Seven of Swords is by far the biggest one. The Devil, a movement card, something that indicate bad things coming. The Tower even. But the Three of Cups sort of, again, we got 50-50. I think they have a definite opportunity for that. They have a bit of a lean towards that, but you never know. And the Three of Cups, I give it such a hard time. It's not supposed to be the player card, but I've somehow butchered it enough to where that I just did. Marissa, yes, I got it, and I put it in there. Marissa, we are going to you right now. All right, as far as work, am I doing what I need to do? Okay, that is a good question. Marissa, you got some good question there. All right. Let's find out if we're doing what we need to do as far as work. Do we need to make a minor adjustment, maybe? Minor adjustment? Yeah, when you got 50-50 player, it could be a glass half full or glass half empty at that point, right? Gloria, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, Marissa, let is not. By the way, the queue is kind of long. We are here. So we're going to go all the way down through here. So if you're in line, it's going to be a while. I apologize for the delay. Be trying to get it out as fast as I can. But, I'd rather get a good reading. And go over a little bit than just get bad reading. Just get a bad reading. No hurry tonight. If we go over, it's all good. I'll be here a while. Just relaxing. The Knight of Wands can definitely be a player. The Knight of Cups is a big one too. That Knight of Cups, that Mr. Romance. But yeah, the Knight of Wands, indeed. The Knights in general are sort of movement cards, right? When we get that movement action, we get that fiery action, especially the double fire of the Wands. Could be looking at getting some heat up in there. We don't know. All right. Oh, somebody asked me if I did painting. All right, we'll take a painting break. And I'll show you the painting that I started. So this is not done yet. It is not done yet, but I did start it. All right, so here's the painting I'm currently working on. This is day one. So this is a project from Jerry Yarnell, by the way. And I started painting this today. So I got all this done today. I think I got some good progress made. But we need to add some people here. We need to get some more foliage. We're going to put some rocks and flowers and all of that. If you're on my Instagram, you can see progress I make and whatnot when I paint. So join my Instagram if you want to see all the goodies. You want to see the art geek that I am there. All right. So let's find out about this. What are we doing with work? Am I doing what I need to be doing? You know, the Eight of Wands says we need something different. We do need something a bit different, a little bit different. It's a field of where we're just not getting where we need to be. And I think you're sort of sensing that, right? That's why you're asking. We're sort of sensing that maybe there's something that needs an adjustment, a minor adjustment. And we see that with the King of Wands, talking about taking a little bit of a different action, a bit of a different strategy. So as we're approaching this, what can we optimize as far as strategy is concerned with what we're doing? One thing is a lack of leadership. It's almost like you don't get the amount of leadership that you need. Yeah, Marissa, we'll get to your other one in a few. You got 2 questions, and I'm going to do them in order. So I'll do Marissa and then 4 more, and then Marissa again. All right. But yeah, so the Emperor really says that there's a lack of leadership where you're at. You're not getting the leadership that you need. You're not getting the guidance that you need. A lot of times the managerial staff is just not seeing what your talents are, utilizing you correctly. And a lot of times you're just like, it's just a lot of times, I just don't know. And, the Eight of Coins as well says that, yeah, you're there. You do the work. I think you do it well. And it's something that you can enjoy because you can do it well. You can get all the reinforcement and whatnot. But, yeah, there is that. So, yep. All right. So, Marissa, I know you had 2 donations. If you don't mind, I'm just going to do them in order. So there was your question I just answered right here. And then your raise, I will hop that down to here if that's okay. Let me know if you're in a hurry or anything, or you got to leave or whatnot. We can boost you up a little bit in the queue if so. All right, JHMM. Hey man, can you do me a reading about my condition ADHD, and wonder if I can get cured of ADHD? I don't know. I have ADHD, and it's made me a lot of money at work over the years. I'm just saying. I don't know. I have a lot of opinions about ADHD. Sorry, because I got diagnosed with that. They try to put me on drugs and whatnot. And the multitasking capability you have with that, the ability to do different things, the ability to hop into a hobby and master it quickly is a result of my ADHD. So if they had heavily drugged me, I would not be doing half the stuff that I do today. So I don't know. I'm opinionated about it, but let's see what the tarot says. Let's see what the tarot said. Whoa, the tarot wants this card, wants the Nine of Cups for whatever reason, but okay. I'm just saying. I feel like it's my life purpose, maybe on a bigger scale, different place. Yeah, when you help people for a living, you go home happy. You go home pretty happy. So, I'm just saying. Yeah, Raina has ADHD. Raina's multitasking is like on a godly level. Like if I say Instagram, Raina has an Instagram thing ready and posts it to chat within like 3 seconds. Do you want efficiency and greatness, or is your ADHD just weighing you down? I don't know. It depends on how you go with that. Okay, well, let's do about ADHD. The question was wondering if I can get cured of my symptoms. Okay. Nine of Cups basically says that, yes, it's not as bad as you think it is. Nine of Cups is, again, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I'm just an opinionated person with ADHD. So never take a tarot reading to be medical advice, nor do anything that I say. So, I'm a random dude on the internet. Devlin, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But Nine of Cups says you're in a comfortable place now. You're in a comfortable place now. This person's very comfortable. chilling out, having a good time. He's not like just stressing. He's not freaking out. He's not doing anything like that. The sun, though, says that you do have opportunities to get better or to be in a better place as far as that is concerned. So the sun being reversed says, and a lot of people say the sun being reversed is still the sun, therefore it illuminates the reading, but you know, it just depends kind of thing. Raina, speaking of illuminating the reading, what is Renee? I appreciate you being around. So the sun reverse says, but it's bothering you. I think it's bothering you, and that's the point. So if it is bothering you, then you definitely have to do something possibly. I don't know. Ace of Wands says you can take some action. Talk to your doctor, obviously. You can take some action that will help if something like that. But again, you need to determine what type of ADHD you have. Do you have ADHD to where when you're doing something that's really boring, do you not pay attention to it? That's the question. If it's really boring, do you not pay attention? But if you're playing a game that you love, will you sit there and pay perfect attention to it for hours, right? If that's the case, then you probably want to wonder if maybe the boring stuff gives you ADHD, but the exciting stuff, you're perfectly normal, which was me. But, you know, this is a question for your doctor type thing. But the Ace of Wands says, yes, you can take some action to sort of do something. Yo, Yoli, it's been a while. How are you doing? The Emperor says you feel out of control, and that's a difficult thing, right? If you feel out of control, the Emperor reversed, then it feels like you can't do anything. Ideally, you'd like something that you can control, and that's the question. Can you control it? In other words, if you have ADHD when you're boring, when you get boring stuff, then yeah, that's a problem. But is it really that bad of a problem? Again, if your ADHD is immediately cured when you're playing The Last of Us 2 or whatever game that you're into, how can you sit there and play Skyrim for like 5 hours and pay perfect attention to it and stuff like that? You need to bring that up with your doctor and say, really, you know, when it's boring, I have ADHD and I don't pay attention. When it's amazing and fun and interesting, I pay a lot of attention. Is that, you know, what does that indicate? Right? So anyway, I don't know. Again, I'm opinion about it, but I'm not a doctor. That is not medical advice. I just said, talk to your doctor if you need help with any medical condition. But basically it says you feel out of control, but there probably is something that you can do. Again, talk to your doctor about it and find out what maybe could be a next step then. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm just saying ADHD has made me a lot of success in my life. I don't think it was ADHD, but I'm not that person. I am not JHMM. I am Tarot Oracle. So two totally different things. All right. Will I reconnect with the D? Let's find out. It's always good to connect with the D. All right. Let's see. Since I sent a text, I haven't heard a darn thing. All right. Oceans. Let's find out how your success is going to be with the D. Oh, what's a good D deck? I don't know. Maybe I need a D deck. Maybe I need a deck just with nothing but D's in it. I think that would be bad. I think that would be bad for the stream, but you know, the entertainment value would be amazing. So we need to reconnect with the D, and yeah. If something is boring when you're ADHD, you'll take it apart and analyze it. Maybe. His name is Dave. All right, so let's find out about Dave and see what we're doing with Dave. Okay, we just reconnect with him. You sent him a text. Could be ghosting us. We don't know. Could be something's going on. We need to figure that out. All right. Let's see. The Sun is pretty good. Looking pretty good. Wheel of Fortune's looking pretty good. The Magician's not looking good. Temperance and the Page of Cups. Well, that's sort of an interesting combo, right? It's almost like that they want to be left alone at the moment. They really don't want to deal with it. So Dave doesn't really want to deal with it right now. So we can see this pretty obviously from here. The Page of Cups is an introvert. The Page of Cups doesn't want to deal with it. The Page of Cups is just not in the mood. They don't want problems. They don't like changes. They don't like anything. They're a bit unusual in that regard. Now, being upside down, I think they're sort of coming out of it. But right now, they seems like they just want to be left alone. Now, temperance means that they're coming back into play. They're coming back onto the football field. You know, they're suited up. They got the helmet on, they got the COVID mask in the football field, and they're holding the football. They're ready to go. So the temperance says we're coming back in. The sun says you're going to get good news. They are going to contact you again, and I think that is looking great as far as that goes. But again, right now they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with anything. They just want to take a little break maybe. So, you know, give them some space. A little bit of space and wait for that temperance to sort of kick in. And then you're going to hit the sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune talks about everyday activities, getting back to normal, getting back to where we need to be as far as the day-to-day activities. So sort of stress that. You know, it's just sort of a day-to-day thing. It's just sort of a normal thing to be contacting us and talking and things like that. Sort of stress that as normal, everyday thing. Wheel of Fortune says that's going to be a good thing as well. And the Magician says that they feel powerless sometimes. So you said the Depression. Yeah, they just feel powerless, like they can't get what they need done. They can't get some things in life fixed. But they try, but they can't do it. Maybe they're not trying sufficiently. Maybe they're not trying the right way. But it seems like a lot of times they feel powerless. The Magician being reversed says we don't have the abilities that we need to get some stuff accomplished. And it's sort of working their nerves there. All right. Gloria B. Does spiritual egg cleansing do the work? Let's find out if we get the cleansing all right. Find out if we got the cleansing all right done. All right, GB. Cleansing. All right, cool. By the way, I am sending my book to be prototyped. So I got 90 pages written, and I'm sending that out for a prototype. All right, Yoli, thank you for your donation as well. By the way, in case you're wondering where you're at in the queue, we're now on Gloria B. We're knocking them out. Well, the queue is so long, it was actually like up here. And we're all the way to Gloria B. So it's looking good. And let's check out, what are we going to do? What are we going to do for cleansing? What's a good cleansing deck? I mean, I think the Mons Tarot. Mons Tarot, you just got to go with it. I love it. I'm addicted to it. And we got to see about that. By the way, I traded cards with somebody. And their deck should be in my P.O. box right now. So tomorrow we may have another new card deck to look at. That is going to be exciting. We got a deck to look at yesterday, and then one tomorrow, and then another one on Tuesday. It's going to be action-packed around here. I'm just saying. I can't wait to get my cards. Just saying about that. It's going to be great. See if the cleansing is going to do us good. Marissa, by the way, Marissa, thank you so much for the compliment. Marissa, this is a tarot tower. I have a video on how to make this yourself for 20 bucks. Well, not with all the cards, obviously, but the actual tower. I have a video. It shows you how to make that easy for 20 bucks. Check that out. Search for Tarot Tower. All right. So Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, Two of Swords. A lot of swords. I think the cards have something to say. I think that the cleansing did some cleansing. The cleansing did some things to fix it. The cleansing did some things to move you forward. However, it seems that the object that you're working on cleansing has something to say. It wants to be heard. And that's what's important here. We got swords, and more swords, and then the Magician. It wants to be heard. It has something to tell you. You need to listen. So clear your mind. Go into meditation, whatever you need to do to eliminate all the random thoughts we have all day. And find out, what is it saying to you? What is the message? The message, it needs to be illuminated and gotten out of whatever this is. it definitely has something to say. Once it says that to you, then it will sort of release and relax and not be as attached or not be as desperate to get something out. So there you go. Twisted, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. So yeah, it's communicating with you. Listen to it, figure out what it wants to say. Once it says what it needs to, then we can move on. We can have a better time with the cleanse. But for now, it didn't work 100%. Again, it's got a lot of stuff going on. It has a lot of information it needs to transmit and let you know. So let us know what that information is. Maybe it's some good news. Maybe it's some good news. Maybe the object has been in the possession of somebody famous in history or something. It just wants to tell you something. All right. Finding a house, DeAngela. There's a lot of houses for sale. There is a lot of houses for sale right now everywhere. Man, I live in a new development area, and they're building like 8-9 houses a week. I mean, they're cranking them out. I've never seen anything like this. So the housing market, because that interest rate is nuts. All right, realtor. Picasso, thank you for your donation as well. Will a realtor be successful? Well, I should hope so. Usually, they have all the fancy databases to use and all of that. Let's find out with the Shadowland Tarot is going to give us some good news on here. Hopefully, we can figure that out. Do we need a companion for the dog? Maybe. Let's find out. Find out about this realtor as well. You know, I mean, housing shopping is quite fun. Can be stressful, but for the most part, it's fun, you know? All right. Let's see about that. What does Fiverr want? I got this guy off Fiverr. I'll do Adobe Illustrator work. Okay. No, I got one dude. So I got a dude and I told him what I wanted. I'm waiting for a quote. So anyway, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's not looking good. The Page of Wands, not looking good. The Moon, I don't think so. Jadlin, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will they be successful? This doesn't look good. This is kind of rough. And there we go. All right, Picasso wants to know something sent bad juju. Okay, we got it. Picasso, we got you. We got you, Picasso. We will do it. All right. So, I mean, as far as this, it looks bad. The 10 of Pentacles, you're not getting what you need. They're trying, they're working on it, but they're not able to get you what you need. They almost have some blockages. They almost maybe can't do it, right? So there we go. Nehal, thank you for your donation, or thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. Page of Wands says we're getting messages about a lack of a connection. It's like he can't get the connection. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with just getting the progress made on this. The Page of Wands is a difficult one too. We're trying to get things done. We are indeed working on it, but we're just sort of a newbie. We're not that good at getting that done. Page of Wands says may have a bit of incompetence almost. Six of Wands messages about something. Moving into the Six of Wands of that success turned upside down means, means it may be a little difficult with that. The Moon ultimately says that you probably want to use your intuition and figure out some assistance to this person. They may not be successful. So again, this is not looking good. I mean, as far as getting the realtor thing, as far as getting that done, you may be challenged on getting all of that there. So yeah, I mean, finding a house right now is pretty easy because man, they are everywhere. But something's wrong here. All right, well, good luck with that. Sorry about the bad news there. All right, Marissa, now we are getting that. All right, let's copy that and then undo. And then Marissa want to know about a raise. Okay, so Marissa, your question was about getting a raise, right? So I know this was like a year ago. Sorry about that, Marissa. It is busy tonight. Ask for a raise or not? Oh, that's a tricky one. All right, you know, let's disclaimer. Let's disclaimer. This is entertainment purposes only. Never do anything I say. Use your better judgment. Okay, with that in mind, because sometimes, you know, you ask for that raise and they may get upset with you. You don't know. All right, let's find out. We're getting the good one. We're breaking out the big guns tonight. We got the Tarot in Wonderland. Checking it out. Seeing if Marissa's going to throw down that raise discussion. That's always awkward. Ooh, that is awkward. All right. Because if it's timed poorly, it could be bad. If it's timed well, could be good. Never know. Let's find out. Drum roll, please. Let's figure that out and see what we're doing. All right, but I think they really like you up there. I do think they really like you. This is apparent, right? Eight of Pentacles, you're putting in the work. You're getting the work done. You're stable. You hammer the work. You get it. You definitely are doing what needs to get done. The Seven of Swords as well. This is, you know, this is not something that's going to be like where you're going to leave the company if you don't get it, but this is sort of a nice to have. But, you know, like you said, you deserve it. You're doing that. Eight of Pentacles says you're doing the work. You're getting the steady work done. You're getting everything done. And the Lover says people like you. That's the important part. People like you there. People appreciate you. People love to have you. When they see you, they're glad to see you. When you're gone, they miss you. People like you up there. The Lovers, very good match for that particular job, right? Now, the Empress being reversed, Emperor being reversed says, all right, you got to come in soft. Valentine, welcome. Speaking of coming in, what is up, Valentine? And Archie snuck in as well. Archie, so good to see you. You got to come in soft. Okay, come in soft. In other words, don't ask like, hey, give me some money. What you do, maybe, and again, this is just, you know, this is just entertainment purposes only. Come in soft. Say like, you know, been working here for this many years. What, how do you think my performance is? If they say great, say, well, that's great. I could use a raise. I've been working hard. I've been doing extra, you know. What do you see in the raise department as far as right now, what is available? In other words, you don't demand it. You don't demand it. You don't go in the Emperor and go, oh, raise, raise, raise. You come in soft. You come in soft. So what do you think I can do since you love my performance so much? You gave me a good review. What can I do for a raise at this point? I've been putting in extra. Do you think the extra is worth the, you know, the extra money type thing? Anyway, I mean, you know, just come in soft. Don't do that Emperor and coming in and bang your fist on the ground and you know, slam the door and say, I want a raise. So there you go. Yeah, you know, just bring up the discussion and see where they go with that. The manager gets paid to handle those situations. So they're going to guide you in the direction they want to go. So, all right. So, and I would wait until you review. Say, look, you gave me a good review. You just told me, agreed with me when I said I put in a lot of extra effort. So he gave you a review and he agrees with you that you're putting in extra. Now the raise question comes up. What you don't want to do is do the raise before you get them to agree to all these things. Anyway, all right. Did he ever have feelings for me? Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. That hurt. Yeah, butter them up. Getting, you know, lead them down the merry path of the Tarot in Wonderland. Do you think I've been doing good? Yes. Do you think I've been putting in some extra? Have you noticed I've been putting in extra? Yes. All right. Well, what do you think about a raise? All right. Did he ever have feelings for me? Oh, that sounds like something. That sounds like it hurt. That sounds like it straight up hurt. Speaking of hurt, let's do the Thoth. Nothing says, did they have feelings for me or not? Like the Thoth deck, because that's gonna go straight to the jugular on this one. All right. Okay. So yeah, Gloria, be sitting down. The Thoth gives it. The Thoth tells you like it is. without any buttering up. It's not like Marissa will be to that boss, you know. It doesn't butter up first. It just goes straight for the jugular. All right, let's see. I mean, Tash and Wolf can admit. I'm just saying, this goes right to the point. All right, let's see. Did they ever have feelings for me? Oh, let's find out. Yes. Good news. Yes. I think they did. They did have feelings for you. They didn't feel a stability. They didn't feel that Taurus. They didn't feel like, you know, this card is sort of repopulating in some way, right? He's got the seeds in there. He's got the globe. He has all of these things happening, and it's all there. It's all happening. Just didn't see a future. It's almost like there's no future. There's a lack of some things that they needed. There wasn't that big of a thing. I mean, this is a fantastic card in here, especially with that. It's like they really valued you as a person. They really wanted things to work out. They really wanted things to be a little bit different to where it would be on target. But you know what? In the end, it just did not. All right. I mean, the ace as well says that there was a degree of communication. There was a degree of effort put forth, but in the end, it's better for everybody just to be, you know, just to not be in the situation anymore. So yeah, I mean, the Empress says yes. The Empress says yes, and they did value everything, but they did not see a future. All right. Speaking of future, Devlin wants to know, when will I meet somebody? Devlin, I hope you meet somebody soon. DJ, all right. When will I meet someone? Not buying 6 decks after tonight. You know, I'm just saying, if you want to get the deck of the year, the Thoth qualifies. The Thoth really checks off all the boxes that you need. And we can go with a Pre-Raphaelite. Pre-Raphaelite is a good one. We got the box handy as well. So there we go. Devlin, we'll get you somebody. We're gonna find you somebody live on stream. We're gonna get you hooked up. All right. Find somebody to love indeed. Yeah, we need some music on the channel. Need like a music, some musical stuff. Maybe some of that. You know, when will I meet someone? We need somebody special. We need some good stuff. Oh, the 8 is looking pretty good. 8 is looking pretty good, and the 3 as well. I mean that's looking fairly decent. All right. I think you're ready for a bit of an upset, a bit of a change. I mean, as is, you're having difficulty. As is, we're having difficulty. We can't get what we need. We can't get into the space that we need. We can't get some forward progress that we need to get going, and it's hard. It's hard. Sort of the Thoth recognize the tarot recognizes that, right? The Tower says we're in a state that we need to change some things, and I think it's coming, you know, involuntarily, to where things are going to be a bit different. Maybe the different places that we go, maybe some different things that we do in order to find someone, and actively searching. And actively searching is sort of the point, right? The page says, are you really searching? Are you really putting forth the effort to get somebody? Are we looking around? Are you on sites? Are you meeting people, etc.? I know COVID is a thing, etc., but how much effort are we putting into this, right? So basically, put more effort into it. I think we'll have more success. But again, I think you're going through almost an involuntary state of change coming up. Now, the 8 says putting forth that effort will manifest some rewards, and I think that's where we're going. Is getting the rewards, getting into a space where you have some opportunities and have some people that can do it. So that's going to be looking pretty good. But basically, yes, you do meet someone. All of this seems to be an effort-based thing. So if we do if we do put forth the effort, if we're getting out, if we're meeting people, we're talking to friends, meeting new people and whatnot, that's going to be a lot easier after COVID's over, obviously. But for now, I think you're looking at end of year. You have a golden opportunity to have a better relationship or have something that comes about. I think the state of change is coming about October, and during that October time frame, you're going to sort of go into the next stage. But again, keep working at it. Again, I know COVID's a thing. I think end of year, you're going to have a lot of opportunities that you don't have right now. And I think that's going to be a better situation overall for you. So there you go. So as far as when, I think end of year is going to be the thing. Yeah, internet is a thing. Long distance relationships may be a thing as well. All right. We'll see. Yeah, everybody's love life. If you have like a full body suit with the gloves, the mask, the oxygen tank and everything, maybe you can date right now. I'm not sure. Okay. Will anything happen with the district attorney? All right. Let's see. If we're going to meet the district attorney, if we're going to have anything happen with the district attorney, we're going to get the slow tarot because I remember you asking about the district attorney before. So hopefully that is working out. That is working out. Tinder is still a trash fire. Maybe. Let's see. Pandemic is messing up everyone's life. Indeed. I wish the pandemic would just, take a break already. Hazmat suits are the new lingerie. I'm telling you, if Victoria's Secret has a new hazmat line. By the way, if you need a mask, go to my Teespring store, link in the description, and you get masks with the beautiful waterfall tarot on them. So Raina ordered a couple of those, and they looked really good. They looked better than I was thinking. Miss L, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see what we're doing here about the district attorney and figuring out. Bella wants to know what my zodiac sign is. I'm a Virgo. You never know what you're going to get with a Virgo, that's for sure. We're riding a bike. I have no idea what you just said, Ocean. Okay. So, what will happen with this? The Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. I think there's something going to happen. We sort of point to some action in the future, some action coming out, no pun intended, some action coming out. So, we have the Ace of Cups. It points to a bit of an emotional action or a bit of the connection that you maybe sort of looking for. The Hermit says though, now is not the best time. The Hermit reversed sort of points to the fact that they need a bit of time. They need a bit of distance for a little bit, and then they may be ready for something that's going to be a little bit better, right? So if you're looking for something happening, you're going to have a delay. You're going to have that Hermit moment where they just don't want to get out. They don't want to do things. Reinforced by the Ten of Swords. Almost like a destruction of what was there. What was there was destroyed. It was cut. It was completely annihilated. And we're sort of having to rebuild at this point. So you have that thing. Six of Cups is almost like something was there before. Maybe you had a little bit of time. Maybe you had a little bit of something. And then we sort of had, some things. So anyway, there you go. Looking at the future, it looks better than today. But just give it some time, give it some distance, give it a little break and see how that goes. Hopefully, that will work out. I wish you luck. Best of luck for all of that. All right, does my friend Anna really think I'm conspiring against her? Oh, my. Are we conspiring? TS? Conspiring against or not? Oh, normally that would be a job for the This Might Hurt Tarot, but we already used that. Let's do a cat. No, let's do the star. The star tarot is going to get us where we want to be. Hopefully, we don't get the emperor or the emperor, Every Virgo likes lists. I don't know. I mean, I got so much stuff I like. Lists ain't one of them. Lists are not a thing that I enjoy, I gotta say. I don't like lists. I like winging it, making it up as I go along. That is my thing. That is my thing. All right, let's find out if Anna really thinks you're conspiring. Oh, yes, I believe so. I believe they actually do think that. It's kind of weird, right? The Knight of Pentacles. There's a loss of trust, a loss of something. And you know, there's a loss of something. We had something good. We were going along, and now we just not where we need to be on that. The Knight of Pentacles says we had command over our environment. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is. It's command over our environment. We had that at one point, now not so much. Now not so much. So the Knight of Pentacles says we don't have that stability anymore. The Empress says that, combined with the Three of Swords, says they look at you like something's going on, you know, something's going on. You know, just because you're not doing anything doesn't mean they can't believe that you're not doing anything. So yeah, you're not doing anything, but they think you are. They think something's going on. The Empress with the Three of Swords, it's like that there's something happening in the background, they think, and it just makes them a bit uncomfortable, or it makes them a bit wonder what's going to be next. You know, so what is going to be next, right? Spirit Doula, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is. Seven of Swords says, don't run away from it. Confront it, right? Confront it. Confront it. If you think that they're actually starting something, if you think there's something going on, confront it. The Seven of Swords, where we're sneaking away through the back door, you don't want to do that. You want to be upfront, communicate with this person, and make sure that they understand what the situation really is, instead of letting their imagination go wild. Don't let their imagination go wild. It will go wild. You don't want that. You want stability. You want everything to be understood like it needs to be. And communication is key here. But yeah, they think something's happening over there. Does it mean that it is? No. But they think something's going on. All right. Oh, should I get a companion for the dog? Let's find that out with Raina. Wants to know dog companion. Dog companion. Got somebody, you need somebody to love even if you're a dog. Even if you're a dog. So who is Spirit Doula? Let me know in chat, and we'll get you hooked up. We'll get you hooked up. Okay. Speaking of hooked up, let's do the Bonefire Tarot for this particular one. I love me a Bonefire Tarot. I don't know why that I use the Bonefire Tarot card to let you know what deck it is, because it says it right here. But I do it anyway. I do it anyway because I'm weird. Because I'm weird. All right. Let's figure this out. See what is going on there. Austin, I hope you don't have COVID, man. That's no good at all. Parents are going to have to quarantine as well. Oh, no. Now you got to quarantine and all that. That sucks. All right. Let's figure this out. Do we need Princess a companion or not? You know, the Six of Cups, the World. Ooh, nice. And the Ace of Wands. Maybe. I mean, let's go with maybe. We got the World means that you do have some expectations to get that. You're leaning in that direction. The Six of Cups is the companion card, I gotta say. I treat this just like the Lovers or the Two of Cups. I'm just saying. It's a companion card. The Six of Cups, where the two girls are sharing cups. I think the dog needs some sharing. Ace of Wands says you're going to end up taking action on it. So, I mean, it's sort of pointing towards yes. You know, it's sort of a... It's not as definitive as the Lovers or the Two of Cups. It's not as definitive, but it's still there. It's still there. All right, Tina, thank you for your donation. There we go. Tina, we'll get you hooked up. Embassy occupied once more the Greek consul. Okay, Tina, let's find out about that in just a few. We got you on the list. We're blowing the queue down over here. We got Picasso's question. We got your question. Speaking of Picasso's question, by the way, in case you wonder where you are in the queue, we just did Reina. Now we're moving on to Picasso. And then we got a couple more to go. And then we're going to wrap it up for the night. We'll put on the ending soon screen. And I got to say, I'm pretty excited. Again, warning. You're going to see an introduction screen that says that the stream is starting in 2 minutes. So it counts down. You're going to have that soon, as soon as this guy makes my graphic. So in case you see that, don't freak out. Don't freak out. But it's coming. It's going to be cool. So instead of me sitting here talking to myself for 2 minutes, would like to know, did someone send bad energy my way? All right. We'll just do bad juju. Picasso wants to know, do we have bad juju or not? We do have cards specifically for bad juju. We do. All right. Just constantly panting. Austin, you're constantly panting. Maybe you're the companion that you need for Princess. All right. Let's see about this. Let's use these cards. Just saying. We got a stream starting countdown. And we're going to redo the ending screen as well. If I like this guy's art, I'm going to make a new intro ending screen where it has an ending screen and it'll show my social media links and all of this other stuff. Sunflower Terror, we may have Princess a companion because Austin is constantly panting. All right, let's see. See where we go. Yes, this looks great. All right. Find out about that. Lyrical Love, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Am I connected to tarot? Ooh, let's find out. That sounds good. How many reading can you do in 2 minutes? No, it'll be a 2-minute countdown when the stream starts. So here's the problem. When the stream starts, it's just me by myself for like 2 minutes while people join. So it's me talking to myself, saying hello and asking how your Sunday's going, and nobody's there to answer me. So what I need is like an intro screen that says I'm starting in 2 minutes, thank you for joining, and it has some cute graphic on it and all that stuff. So there you go. All right. So Araceli, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. So let's sort of see what we're going here. Picasso wants to know about bad juju, and this is the bad juju deck. Oh, the 4 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. I don't think they have the ability to do that. I don't think they have the full ability to do it. I think they may want to, but they don't have the abilities, right? Because the Magician is right after the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles talks about slowly planting something and then waiting, slowly planting something and hoping for it to come later. It doesn't actually get much stuff done. It's more of a hope. It's more of a little bit of a thing type deal, to where you're not really getting what you need done, and that's going to sort of be non-effective for that. So I don't really think they have the ability to do that. They don't have the bad juju gene. Is that a thing? The 4 of Pentacles, though, says that they may try. They may try. It could be fruitless efforts is what I'm seeing, right? The Magician is a good card for skills and having the ability to do that, but I don't see any action taken. We have a lot of Pentacles. It's like that. They're trying, they're doing the work, but they're not making much progress with it. And again, the 3 of Pentacles, again, they're doing the work. They're not getting the correct work done. They're not good at it. I don't think that anybody's doing bad juju for you, because I think that they may dislike you, or maybe you have some conflict with some people. But at the end of the day, again, I don't see that being a thing. I just don't see it being a thing. And we got the official bad juju deck too. By the way, this is Baba Studio, not the Victorian Roman. It's the I don't know what it's called. Oh, what is it? It's from Baba Studio. Anyway, second edition. All right, find out if you can have a job. Gotcha. Okay. Tyler hardly talks or hangs out with me. He wants to be in a relationship with me. Oh, that's weird. Jadalyn. They hardly talk to you, but they want to be in a relationship with you. That is awkward, isn't it? What in the world? That's a weird one. We'll find out. Roy. Let's see. All right, let's do JP. Roy wants to know how it works. Well, Roy, today is Donation Central, which is good, but for a list, so there is no list, Roy. Donations take priority, which there's like 30 today. And then I pick at random. So Roy, I'm here every single night at the same time, 6:30 p.m. Central. I'm here every night. So if you didn't get your question answered, you want it answered, come back. Some nights I just do all random. Some nights are a lot of donations. Tonight is a lot of donations. So, all right. So that is so weird. That is so weird. Somebody, they like don't talk to you and then they just want to, okay, whatever. Let's find out. Let's get a good one for this. This is such an awkward situation. What would be good? Oh, we need some good stuff. I want to go to the Thoth, but I didn't. Oh, what we do? What we do? Oh man, we did that one. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. We haven't done this one. Okay, the golden is going to be the key here. I think the golden is going to get us the accuracy that we need for this. We're going to get it where we need for it. We need for it. So yeah, Roy, if you didn't get it, come back. We are here a lot. In fact, we are the only channel on YouTube that does 9 live streams a week. That's a lot. That is a lot. Maybe needs a ride to work. I hope not. That would be cruel. That's cruel. Like, need a ride to work. Let's have a relationship. That'd be like the ultimate user. I mean, there's like narcissist, and then there's a narcissist that would want a relationship with you just to get a ride to work. I mean, that's brutal. That would be a new level. Like you just get the DSM-5 and make a new level of narcissism. You know what I'm just saying? All right. Okay. Been allowed to exam from last 3 years. I'll say something like that. All right. So what did Jalen say? Really likes me too, but I just don't understand. The 2 of coins, strength. It doesn't have a lot of guts almost. It's almost like they just don't have the confidence to do what they need to do. They're back and forth. They don't have the confidence. They're really odd in a lot of ways. They have a fear of rejection as well. So it's like they don't want to put forth the effort to get things done, but they want to get the rewards without getting the effort. So anyway, I mean, you just have some problems with it. Again, they don't have the they don't have the wherewithal. Is that a word? They don't have the wherewithal to just be honest, approach you directly, get things clear, and with all of that. So they just don't have that. They just don't have that at all. The 7 of Cups says also they could be. The 7 of Cups says they could be involved maybe with some other things as well. So maybe some other people, maybe some other things that they're involved in that are sort of knocking them off track to where they need to be. But they're not a fan of open, honest communication to where you just straightforward. You just have an agenda that you want to do. You want this, you want that. But again, we just have a weird situation. Everybody's pointing to they're all reversed. We got one that's not reversed and it's bad. So, I mean, the Two of Coins points to like they don't have much choice and they have to do it this way. That's how they feel. They have to do it this way. They don't have much choice. Strength reversed. They don't have the strength. They don't have the stamina to just come forward, to be honest with you, to put forth the effort, but they want the reward from that. The Five of Swords, this could be a relationship that goes downhill very quickly. Queen Famous, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Seven of Cups, they may be involved with other people. And the Knight of Coins reversed. Again, says they're not good at this. They're not good at this. So you have a lot of indications that if you dive into it, it's going to be very short term, not going to be something that's going to be easy. So sort of yeah, small hands. You know what they have when they small hands. All right. So Tina had a question from like a year ago. It's been busy tonight. I apologize for this. Jalen, do you see me being in a relationship with Tyler? If so, when? All right, let's check that out. The embassy asked me to occupy once more my position. All right, let's find out. We got a yes or no question here about the embassy. Yeah. What is it? If you can't be with the one that you love, be with the one that you're with. All right. Let's check it out, find out about the embassy, see what they're doing about that. Yeah, remember you had asked about this before, and let's check that out and see what's going on. All right, Tina, we're going to knock this out. But I mean, it looks like a challenging relationship to say the least. Anyway, well, let's find out about the relationship with the next thing. All right. Going to pass away if I don't stop doing tarot and helping others. Queen Famous, you got to stop listening to that person. Queen, you know better than that. That sounds just ridiculous. All right, it's reversal day. So, I mean, we can do that. We can do the reversal day. That's fine. All right. Let's see. Oh, occupy, what's my position? If the embassy is going to ask you to do something, I think so. The only right side up card here is the Eight of Pentacles, pointing to work. That is definitively pointing towards work. The Eight of Pentacles gets the work done. The Eight of Pentacles does the work. And that is definitely positive with that. So I think you got something going on with that. The Queen of Wands, I think it's going to be a bit different than what you're expecting. Maybe a little bit different than what you're expecting it to be. The Lovers, it may also not be a good fit right now. So it may be a different, and it may not be a good fit. The Lovers reversed, it may not be a good fit anymore. In the Chariot, you may not want to. So what I would suggest from this, is, number one, I think you're going to get it. I think they are going to ask. But again, you have some challenges. The tarot is saying be careful before you jump into it. If they say, come on in, don't say yes immediately. Do a little research beforehand. Find out, is it the same as it used to be? Is this going to be the same thing that I had before? Or is this a totally different situation? So that's where it comes in, right? So be careful about it. But I think you're going to get it. The Eight of Pentacles points to steady work. It points to steady work, the return of work. And I think that you are going to get it overall. Just be careful about getting into it. You may want to do a little research first. All right. Does he want me to reconcile? Let's check that out. All right. ML. Does he want me to reconcile or not? Oh, did we break our previous record? I see 4 to 5 months, Tina. All right. We've done a lot. Our previous record was 32. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. No, 29. We got 20. Well, no, we did not break a previous record. We got 29 donations tonight. Oh, that doesn't include... No. Oh, I think we tied. I think we got 32. We tied the previous record. So, yeah, it's a lot of questions. Does he want me to reconcile? Let's go for Miss L and figure that out. I think we tied the previous record. That's pretty exciting. Thanks everyone for being here. It is an exciting Sunday night, that is for sure. All right. Somebody told me I'm going to date a witch. Well, that'd be a good thing. That might be a good thing. At least she'll be into tarot and all that good stuff, you know? All right. Let's see how we're going to do here. Does he want me to reconcile? Are they in a reconciliation mood? Are they in a reconciliation mood or not? Maybe they are. Ooh, the Nine of Wands. A bit of difficulty with there. The Queen of Coins. The Sun always shines a light on there. All right. I think you're in an on-off relationship eventually. You are in an on-off relationship eventually. And I say eventually because the Five of Cups indicates that we did leave on a bad note. You got to fix that. You got to fix it. I don't think that you're going to leave on a bad note and be able to jump back into this. I think we're going to have some difficulty with that. The Five of Cups says we need to band-aid up the bad note. We can't go on like we did, right? The Queen of Cups as well. Don't be as emotionally attached to this if they come back and there's still some problems. So don't be emotionally attached to that. You need to sort of let go at some point. Let go, relax, and don't be as attached. Don't have expectations. Don't have qualifications for what they need to do to come back or things like that. There were some things that need band-aiding and they have not been band-aided. The Five of Cups points to the sorrow. We're having issues with that. I do think they come back. I do think it transforms into an on and off relationship because you never fix the underlying problems. But the Sun says, yes, they do want to reconcile. Give them some time. Give them some time. It's not going to be anytime soon. The Nine of Wands says you're going to run into the same problems. So if you're going to get back, if they're going to call, if you're going to try to get back on track, you need to fix the problems first before you go in. And then you'll have something better. But ultimately, long term, not tomorrow, not next week, maybe not next month. Long term, you're going to be in an on-off relationship. And yes, the Sun says that you have good news. They will contact you back and they will reconcile. But it needs to be a reconciliation process, not let's do a quickie and then move on type thing. All right. Am I connected to tarot? Let's find out about that. I've never had that question before, and that is just downright exciting. I like that. I like that question. I like it a lot. Sure. Oh no. You know what we could do? We could use the tattoo tarot that I just got. I mean, I'm pretty excited about this one. This is the Incromancy, by the way, in case you're wondering. In case you're wondering. There we go. All right. Let's see. Tina, I said 4 to 5 months. If you want a time range there. Okay. The King, the 10 of Coins, and that. Let's get some depth in here with this and figure out how this goes. So, are you connected to tarot? We're asking the tarot. Kind of funny with that. The King of Cups says not really. I think that you need to get more connected. Of course you can be connected. Of course you can read it. Of course you can get into it. The King of Cups is a very relaxed, let things ride, let things go. Just sort of a cursory glance at the tarot. The Ten of Coins says, I think that you're good at it. I think that you could be great as sort of reading, as far as using that in your day-to-day life. Ten of Coins says, absolutely, this is something that you need in your life. It's not something that's disadvantageous. It's not something that's going to be challenging. It's not something that's going to stress you out. You're going to be relaxed. You're going to be able to read, and you're going to be able to have fun with it. And of course, get your hands on some of these wonderful decks, like the Waterfall Tarot, by the way, which coming to Etsy in September. Okay. But yeah, so, get your hands on some decks that you really like. And that's the key here, is to find something that you connect to. If you're grabbing a random deck because somebody told you to get that one, it's hard to connect. It's difficult to get into it. But if you get that one deck that you just love and adore, that one deck that you love and adore, that is when tarot just explodes for you and really becomes a part of your life, because you just can't wait to talk to it, to do readings and all of that stuff as well. Strength says it gives you the strength. It gives you the ability to do what you need to do with it, to do a little bit of like forecasting for how's today going to go. What should I talk to the ex? Stuff like that. It's going to be a big thing. Temperance in the Page of Swords says you will grow accustomed to it. And it is difficult at first because there's so many books and all of that stuff. I think this you should get on the Tarot Oracle channel and go to the Complete Tarot course and hit the subscribe button. The Complete Tarot course is going to get you where you need to be. It's easy. You don't have to memorize anything. You can relax and just have fun with it. It's all about getting connected. It's all about finding the relationship. And the big part of finding the relationship is to find the deck that you really love the images for. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Now we need to do Araceli's question. Let's find out, will I find a better job soon? Let's check it out. Hopefully get you a better job. This is, COVID is a bit challenging for the job market at the moment. We'll see about that. So will I find a better job soon? Eve, we just started. No, we're ending soon, actually. I'll find a job soon. The Dragon Tarot is the Celtic or Celtic Dragon Tarot is gonna be where you're gonna be at. It's gonna be where you're gonna be at. There you go. Tina's right on the list there. Good luck. That's gonna be awesome. The Mucha deck. The cards are slippery. Yeah, man. The ones with the heavy laminated slippery cards, those are kind of annoying sometimes because you're trying to shuffle them and they're all over the place. All right, let's find out if you're going to get a. I'm losing my voice. We excuse me. The Jadalyn actually put us over the edge. By the way, we set a new record tonight. I think we set a new record of 33 donations. So. Yeah, lyrical. Good luck. And, as always, feel free to join us if you just want to hang out, see some tarot reads and all of that stuff. All right. Okay, did that. This is from Angels. We're going to do that one. We'll find a better job. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. Ah, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. It's not going to be something where it's immediate. It's not going to be something to where it's really soon. It's going to be a while. The 3 of Cups says it's a celebration card. Celebration card. We're looking. We have some excitement. We have some hopes. We have some good things. that we're trying to get done, and we want it to get done. But the Three of Wands says we're actively searching, and it's difficult right now. It is difficult right now. We're searching, we're getting the work done. But the Eight of Pentacles is the steady work card, and that being the only one that's reversed is challenging. It's just challenging. The tarot recognizes that getting a better job is challenging in today's environment, in the COVID environment, and it's just one of those things that you're going to have to sort of keep going, persist, but definitely stay where you're at so you have an income as you persist through it. The King of Wands says that, oh man, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You're trying to get that done. You're trying to get the organization done. You're trying to improve, and the same thing here. But yeah, it's a challenging situation, and the basic answer is no. Too soon. Too soon. Later, yes. Right now, it's challenging based upon what the tarot is saying. That Eight of Pentacles really just puts a stick into the bike spokes of the reading, and really sort of ruins that a bit. But you know, there we go. All right, you're gonna take a shower after the stream. I might need a shower after the stream as well. Message from my angels. Queen Famous, did you want messages from your angels, or did you want to know about tarot reading and the devil or whatever? You gotta stop listening to those people. All right. Message from my angels. Let's see about that. Yeah, sorry, Araceli. I'm sorry. I wanted to give you good news, but if all I did was give out good news, nobody watched the stream, so... But I did want to give you good news, but I just didn't see it. Oh, all right. Let's try this. Let's try this one. One of my favorites. I got this. Love this. Love this. I'm hoping that tarot deck is in my P.O. box right now, because I'm going to go tomorrow and get it. It is the one from V Love and Crystals. It's the Oracle of the cookies. The Oracle of the Fortune Cookie Oracle. And that is going to be cool. That looks really cool. So I traded her my deck for that one. And I think I might do another trade. She's working on another deck, and I'm hoping that other deck she has is just as good as that one, because may want the next one too. All right, messages from my angels. Let's find out about that. The Frozen Tarot. No, I don't have the Frozen Tarot. You mean like the movie Frozen? You mean like a tarot from the movie Frozen? I guess if you have the Frozen Tarot, and it's, you know, the movie Frozen Tarot, I guess you could say that you had it, but what's the song? Oh, what's the song on Frozen? You had it, but it went away, or I don't know what's the Frozen. Now I gotta look it up. I was trying to make a joke, but I'm tired. Oh, okay. All right. So if you have a Frozen Tarot, what you say is, I had it, but I had to let it go. All right. I can't stand that movie either. Let it go. There you go. You just say, I had that tarot, but I had to let it go. All right. Anyway, messages from your angels. It's all about home. It's all about home. It's all about getting your home the way you want it to be, the way you need it to be is going to be important. The Four of Wands points to the home ground, where you love to be, where you're comfortable. It's about getting that space, the situation at home where you need it to be. All right, there's messages from your angels. The Lover says not all relationships need to work out. It's not required for everything to work out. Sometimes they don't, and be accepting of that. Life is about learning, expanding, and growing through not only relationships, but interactions as well. You can have growth, you can have good stuff from even a failed relationship as far as learning is concerned. Seven of Pentacles, start planning and getting things organized now for later. So do a little bit of the work now and get it and for planning later. That's going to be one of the big factors here, is to plant the seeds for tomorrow's growth, however you need to do that. And then the Four of Cups says, don't reject everything immediately. Just because it looks like something you may not be interested in, investigate it a little further. Investigate it a little further, because there could be some depth in those things that you want to reject that you didn't know about. So be careful what you reject. The Four of Cups, where he's just rejecting the cups. Be careful what you're rejecting, because there may be something valuable there. So definitely check it out before you reject it. All right, last reading. We broke our previous record. We got 33 donations tonight. That is definitely the new record. Thank you all, everybody. I'm losing my voice. I've actually read so much tonight. So this is a lot of fun. This is really cool. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You rock. All right, JP, Jadon, are you still here? I know it's been like a year and a half. All right. Tyler, relationship. This is going to be something. I mean, we just had some challenging cards on the last one. We need some accuracy. We're going for the Thoth. We need some beef to this reading. And the Thoth is going to deliver it. The Thoth is going to deliver the beef. We need it. Now be aware, the Thoth is ruthless. The Thoth is going to tell you straight up what's going on. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, I had the Frozen Tarot, but I had to let it go. All right. The last reading, it's going to be a beefy one. Let's get some good stuff here. We got a lot of reversals. We're not going to do reversals. Oh, that's terrible. That's good. That's good, and that's good. We have a little terrible within the good. So there it is. You know, the Thoth does not hesitate about that. Okay, overall, it's not a freebie. You have some work to do. Ruin really sort of just splashes the bad news amongst the other great cards here. So you're gonna have a level of comfort with Tyler. You're gonna have a level of comfort to where you don't feel like you need to search for somebody else. You feel, something's like, this is gonna work out. You feel this is gonna work out in your heart. You feel that. You feel that level of comfort, that security, that safety. Then comes ruin. And ruin is a whole lot of bad news. It's basically something happens within the realm of that. You still feel secure, but something happens that it's just not where you want to be. Empress is good for this particular reading because, again, you're able to put up with it. It's not optimal. It's not something where you want to be in the situation, but you are able to put up with it if that's something that's going to be okay. And then we're looking at a couple of cards where you're sort of questioning your ability to stay in the relationship and how happy are you going to be long term. But I mean, according to your picture, you look young. It's not like you're looking for a husband at this point. I don't know. But it's not like you're looking for something that's going to be a 40-year relationship, maybe. I don't know. Aqua, thank you for being a new fan. I appreciate you. But if you're looking for something short-term, it's going to be there. But it's going to attach some drama. It's going to be attached to some difficulties. If that's cool, then that's cool. You like this person. You've asked about them twice. You're comfortable with this person. You feel at home with this person. But you're going to have to ride the wave. You have to ride the wave. And sometimes the wave may be a tsunami. So anyway. But yeah, go for it. Again, go for it. If you're not hoping for anything, if you just want something fun, let's have some fun. It's going to be some fun. So there you go. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for the most donations I've ever had in a stream. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you, and I love all of you, and we will see you tomorrow night.